put that together.
17-3 here. Reed Talbot has checked in, the 6'3" senior. 6'5" senior, I'm sorry. And we're going to have a travel. Redmond really struggled to get anything going. So we apologize for the folks hoping to watch this game live. Depending on how it turns out, you may be thankful that you didn't witness what has happened early. It's been a outpouring of offense, and that's 3 more. Redmond has run into a bit of a buzzsaw. It is 20-3 with 1:30 left to go here in the first quarter. A lot of time left. Going to the hole is White, and they call another charge. Just everything going Lake Washington's way right now. So this is Aiden Carlson. Over to Latisse. Latisse has already made a couple of threes. Lake Washington feeling very comfortable. They find the open man. It's Cooper in the corner. Smith doesn't get it to go, but the offensive rebound goes to Brady Dean. They try to reset that one, stolen by Talbot as he steps in front. Gives to White. White, a nice pass up to Josh Roof, and he throws it in. So turnovers into points there, but they leave Nyquist alone. He pulls up from 3. That's way off. Offensive rebound to Cooper Smith. Gives it to Latisse. Latisse fades away. That doesn't go. Hustle for the ball. Luke White wins it. Gives it to Fortani, and we push. This is Roof. 3. First 3 for White. Doesn't go down. Carlson tiptoes the line. Maintains possession, and now with just about a second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, or first quarter clock, Redmond will try to prevent an extension of this lead. It's 20-5. This is Nyquist. Nyquist defended it well by Roof. Over to Latisse. Smith trying to get to the hole. Steps blocked there by Talbot. Goes the other way. 3 seconds left. White to the hole. Throws it up and in. And here we go. So a strong ending to what was otherwise a really challenging quarter for the Stangs. So again, we apologize, folks, for the technical difficulties. Hopefully you have tuned in and are watching this on delay. We're going to try to get it to you tonight as soon as we can. One of the things we're trying this year is we actually can't do our trivia question because nobody will be checking in live with us. But tonight's game sponsored in part by Butler & Butler, Mustang fans and your Redmond and East Side real estate experts since 1985. By Proactive Physical Therapy at the corner of 156th and Bell Red. By Subway on Avondale and in Redmond Ridge. And they want you to know that they are hiring. By Savannah Bee, purveyors of the world's finest honey. And by Payscale, who remind you that like your Mustangs, pay is powerful. So let's look at the first quarter stats. It's 20-7. Will Shoesmith had 3 points. Josh Roof had a bucket. And Luke White had the other, and that's all of the Redmond scoring. For Lake Washington, Dylan Latisse with 9, hitting 3 threes. Zach Pemble has 3. Cooper Smith has 3. And Ben Nyquist has 3. Aiden Carlson has a bucket. So a lot of work to do. Tyler Siegel back in now with Ethan Tung, Will Shoesmith, Reed Talbot, and Vihan Kassam. So we'll see if they can cut into this lead. They've scored the last 4. It was 20-3. Oh, and a lazy pass by Shoesmith. Carlson has the layup, and he throws it in. So another turnover. That breaks the mini run, and it's 22-7. Braden Davis dealing with it. Oh, a little nifty move, but he couldn't finish. It was Tyler Siegel, and now Aiden Carlson. Looked like he was going to pull up from 3. This is Siegel, double teamed. Quick push to Ethan Tung, a dangerous shooter. Over to Siegel now. Siegel calling for the screen at the top. Looking for the pick and roll, not there. Gives it to Tung in the corner. That one's short. And the rebound out to Carlson, and they look to push. This is Cooper Smith over to Nyquist. Deep three. Way off, but the offensive rebound goes to Brady Dean. 7 minutes left to go here in the half. It is 22-7. Another three. One of those is going to fall, and that's the one. So Nyquist has 6. That's his second three to lead now up to 18. Biggest lead of the game. Siegel trying to get space. Can't find any. Back over to Kassan at the top. Sue Smith now. Covered tightly there by Dean. This is Talbot. Talbot's his three. It drops. Really nice arc. And he has his first points. It's 25-10.
That's a beautiful shot by Talbot. He's the type of person who has such long arms. The second you give him a little bit of separation, that's a bucket.
Another offensive rebound for the Kangs, and that results in 2 points as Brady Dean will go to the line to get one. They call that one on Will. They're going to call that on Vihan Kassam. So Brady Dean steps to the line. Brady Dean, we didn't get to see much of last year. He's had an injury-riddled career. Missed a chunk of last year and a chunk of 8th grade. But he is brawny. Had 8 rebounds on Saturday night in the second half. Really gives them something that they don't otherwise have. He holds down the middle. And his first free throw is deep. And the rebound goes to White. So Furutani has checked in for Siegel. This is White trying to get to the hole, cut off. Finds Tung in the corner. Tung gets to the hole, throws off a wild shot, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Ethan Tung, 6 foot, 180-pound junior. Tough as nails. You can see he's really put the work in the gym. He's an excellent free throw shooter. That first one is good. Last year he didn't miss a single free throw. He shot only 4. But over the course of his Redmond career, he's been over 80%. He cuts the lead to 16. Second one's good.
Look at that jumper. God, it's so pretty. Ethan has such a pretty jumper. It's beautiful. I could watch it for days.
He really is smooth. This is Latisse. Latisse pass tipped. Goes in the hands of Pembo. Scramble for the ball. Josh Roop isn't going to lose too many of those. That's a heavyweight fight. It's a tie-up, and Lake Washington will get it. 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. It's 27-12. Latisse will look to inbound. Furutani, Shoe Smith, White, Roof, and Tung in for the Stangs. It's Latisse. Carlson, that one's thrown away. Nolan Mathers, who has checked in off his hand. Mathers, the senior gunslinger. Been shooting threes since 4th grade. Spot-up shooter, boy. He's dangerous, just like so many of these Kangs, and they have showed it tonight. 27-12. White's fadeaway jumper. That goes.
Beautiful turnaround by Luke White. Way to create separation.
Luke White's first bucket of the game. This is Tung. Tung to White. White trying to get to the hole. Cut off there. But they're going to call a reach on Latisse. That'll be the team's 4th foul. And we're going to have substitutions now. Nyquist checks in. And Pemble will check out. So 27-14. Redmond has cut into the lead, which was as high as 18. This is Furutani. Oh, my God. Furutani tries to get to the hole. That's a fancy move. That one doesn't go.
Beautiful rebound and put back by Ethan Tung. Just has such nice finish around the rim. Such a nice touch.
This is Nyquist. Nyquist still looking to get on track. That one off the glass. No. White has the rebound. Redmond looks to push. Oh, White absorbing contact and that late call. They call him for the charge.
That's Luke's 3rd charging call, I believe.
So that's 6 fouls on Redmond. Lake Washington will be shooting the rest of the way, and they're an excellent free throw shooting team. More substitutions now. Caden Cabani has checked in, but we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 4:52 left to go here in the half. It's 27-16. A little bit of of a run for Redmond. Certainly they absorbed that initial blow. They were down 23. They're looking a little bit more comfortable.
Unfortunately, Redmond has lost one of their starters, Braden Davis, just a couple minutes into the first quarter. Got hit in the eye by one of the L-Dub defenders.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It actually happened before we were able to go on the air. But Redmond is a deep squad. Caden Cabani, again, he checks in. He's there with Tung, Shoesmith, and Roof. For Lake Washington, it's Carlson, Mathers, Dylan Latisse, who's been on fire. Pretty move. The fadeaway doesn't go. Redmond has a chance to cut this lead to single digits. Nearly turned over. Ball gathered back, a fight for the ball. Shoesmith gathers it. Gets it over. Oh, another turnover. As Nyquist steps in front of it, he will lay it in for 2 more. And that's a huge one. Now the lead back up to 13 with another cross-court live ball turnover resulting in points for Lake Washington.
Lake Washington's defense has come out aggressive. Like I said before, Redmond has got to be able to slow down the ball on offense.
Another turnover. 29-16. We're halfway through the second quarter. 4 minutes to go in the half. Redmond looking for answers, but a lot of the damage they have brought upon themselves. Turnover-laden game. Redmond opening up tonight. Lake Washington did have the luxury of maybe shaking off some of the jitters with their opening night win against CPC. Mathers gets down low, throws it in off the glass. It doesn't fall. And Foratani looks to push. We'll see if Redmond can get a good shot here. Nice pass inside to Cabani. Throws it in with the left hand. A really nice find by Foratani. And Caden Cabani has his first bucket as a senior. 29-18 now. Redmond looking to put some stops together. Mathers misses. And a loose ball foul over the top is Latisse. That's the 6th foul for Lake Washington. And Redmond will be shooting free throws for the rest of the half. So Redmond really needs to put together a little run here to end the quarter. They trail by 11. The lead was as big as 18. Roof now inbounds to Foratani. And he'll take it across, covered tightly there by Carlson. Dangerous defender. They get it over to Tung. Tung doesn't have the space to shoot. Roof now to Cabani. Tung looking for a shot. A lot of reach, and that is a big foul. Oh, I thought that was the penalty. But they're saying now that is just the 6th foul. We had it as the 7th. We'll see if there's a correction there. Oh, I guess the book has it as 6, so he won't shoot free throws. That's unfortunate because Ethan is as accurate a free throw shooter as the team has. They do have a number of guys that have been very effective from the line. So this is Foratani. Less than 3 minutes now to go in the half. Redmond really critical that they end this half well. Give themselves a chance as we go into the intermission. This is Roof. Tung pulls up. That 3. It falls.
Great shot, E! Good hit, boy!
2 twos and 1 3 for Ethan.
Ethan now with 7. Oh, it might have been a travel. Another loose ball. And this time the possession arrow will favor Redmond. So the Redmond fans now feeling like they got something to cheer about. The momentum has certainly swung. It's just an 8-point lead. Redmond has the ball. 2.5 minutes left to go in the half. We'll have to try to get you an update on Braden Davis to see if he is able to return. Of course, that's a big blow. He's such a huge part of what they're trying to do, the 6'2" senior wing. This is Foratani now, covered tightly there by Carlson. They get it to Cabani. Cabani covered by Nyquist. Tung looking for space. Shoesmith double teamed. This is Foratani. His 3. It goes! It goes! Foratani, not really known as an outside shooter, knocks the big one down, and the lead is just 5.
The lead has been cut down to 5. Score is 29-24. Mustangs are still down. But we've got the momentum. Oh, pretty move by Pemble. And he missed it.
Pemble got all the way to the hole, tried to throw it in the left hand. It's too hard, and now with a minute 44 to go, Redmond, a chance to cut into this 5-point lead. This lead was as big as 18. Tongue now looking for space. Gets it over the roof. Oh, and a terrible pass. And that's going to result in a layup and a foul. Well, I guess not both. Miraculous shot by Nyquist, and that is a blow. Redmond had cut the lead to 5. Looks like Reed Talbot's going to check back in here, try to get some offense. But, yeah, another live ball turnover. Nyquist makes you pay. So good going to the hole, so good drawing fouls. And on top of it all, he's an excellent free throw shooter. And it doesn't go. It doesn't go. So now the lead is 7. Minute 22 left to go. That ball poked away, and that is actually going to result in free throws for Fortani. So Holden will go to the line. He's about a 50% free throw shooter over the course of his career. He'll have a 1-and-1 and a chance to cut into this lead, which is 7. Minute 14 left to go. Substitution now. Marcus Carlsons checks in, and Will Shoesmith will rest. Played a good chunk of this half. Fortani's free throw is short. Rolls around to fight for the ball. And Pemble has it. And Lake Washington looks to push. This is Pemble inside. A lot of contact. No call. Wow. You know, that looked a lot like the call that Luke White got whistled for, but the refs didn't see it that way. No whistle, and the lead back up to 9. 54 seconds left to go. This is Tongue. Tongue trying to get all the way to the hole. Throws it in off the glass and good.
Beautiful shot, Ethan. Beautiful shot.
Lead now 7. 44 seconds left to go. So, if Redmond can get a stop here, they will have a chance. It's about a 15-second differential between the shot clock and the second quarter game clock. Looking inside. It's a turnover. Looks like Nyquist might have got hit in the face. Let's see if they hold for 1. No, Tongue's going to go to the hole, and they're going to get a block, and that's a big call. That is a big call. It would have been nice maybe if they had held for 1, but Tongue will have a 1-and-1 as we go to the line with a chance to cut this lead, which is 7 down to 5.
Ethan's just doing it all on the offensive end of the floor.
So Ethan Tongue with 9. He's 2 for 2 from the line. Again, one of the better free throw shooters that Redmond has. Superfans here in attendance, and what a different atmosphere than it was last year. We were here last year on a Friday night. It was kind of felt like a friends and family night, except friends were not included. Very small crowd, but this is a much more boisterous group. Tongue's free throw is good. That was the first. It's a 1-and-1. So he makes the front end of it. The lead is 7. 26.6 seconds left to go here in the half. Lake Washington will be able to run out the clock. And the second one doesn't go. A fight for the ball. Scramble, and we have a whistle. It's going to have to be on Lake Washington, and that's going to send Marcus Carlsons to the line for a 1-and-1.
That's why Coach Rubin loves Marcus so much. He's the type of player that will fight for the ball every single time. He's that hustle player. We love Marcus Carlsons, baby.
Yeah, Marcus, absolutely. 6'2", 180 pounds. He's a glue guy. He just does so many little things, and a lot of good things happen when he's on the floor. His offense has come a long way. The free throw is good. So the lead now 5. 23.2 seconds left to go. Marcus will have one more, and then Lake Washington should have the opportunity to hold the ball for the final shot. Carlsons makes them both. It's a 4-point game. 22 seconds left to go. This is Pemble. Pemble cut off there. Clock winding down. Oh, a nice take to the hole off the glass, and that one's good. Really pretty move by Yoav Ziklik, the sophomore. A couple seconds left to go. He's going to have to release it, get it off. He wasn't aware of the clock, and that's the end of the half. That one's not going to count. But Redmond withstands a huge body blow. They were down 20-3, and they trailed by as many as 18. But at halftime, they have given themselves a chance. It is 35-29 Kings, and we'll be back with the second half after this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mustang fans around the globe that have anxiously been waiting for the return of Redmond basketball, we apologize that you had to wait a little bit longer. Technical difficulties have forced our crew into high gear, but we are live at Lake Washington High School, where the Stangs have withstood just an absolute overwhelming blow, but they rallied. They trimmed the lead that was 18 down to 6. And we will be back with the second half. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the second half in about 6 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. For those of you watching on the West Coast, should be an entertaining second half. For those of you who have decided maybe it was time to go to bed on the East Coast, we hope that you will be able to watch this tomorrow. But the Stangs have made a dramatic comeback here, Garen. They went down 20-3, really struggled to find any kind of offensive flow. A lot of turnovers. Lake Washington's outside shooters were on. The Stangs made a couple of adjustments. They made a run. And now they find themselves, 6 points. It's a 3-possession, 2-possession game with a chance to pull this thing out.
Yeah, the Mustangs look like they have the momentum right now. But one quick question, Seth. Do we really have viewers on the East Coast?
We have a lot of viewers on the East Coast. Tyler Siegel's family in Massachusetts. The Talbot family watching in New York. I know that Brock is in New York. Victoria is in New Jersey. I'm looking around at the makeup of the team. That might be it. But we have people in lots of different time zones. We certainly want to thank Will Shoesmith's family and Carl and Margaret Shakowich in Winnipeg. We know they're watching. They made a generous donation to the Booster Club, which helps keep our operations going, provides opportunities for travel and for training, equipment, uniforms. So as the second half begins, we'll see what lineup they come out with. It looks like Tyler Siegel steps back onto the court, looking to get set. Tyler Siegel, who waited so patiently behind the dynamic duo of Jacob and Nathan Miller, now finally as a senior, with his opportunity to step into the spotlight and shine. Yet to do so. Probably shaking off some of the initial jitters, but now the second half begins.
Seth, you seem to have a lot of bias towards this Tyler Siegel. Is there any reason why?
Just a fan. So, Dylan Latisse will inbound to Aiden Carlson. He's out there along with Brady Dean, Ben Nyquist, and Zach Pemble. It's Tyler Siegel, Luke White, Ethan Tung, Will Shoesmith, and Reed Talbot as we begin the second half. 35-29. Redmond trailing by 6. Nice take by Nyquist to the hole. Throws it in off the glass. And the Kangaroos draw first blood in the second half.
Ben Nyquist and the Kangs come out with a bang with a beautiful jelly.
Ben Nyquist now with 12. Again, Ben, a lot of people have been watching him for years to struggle with the ball. No, and there's a little bit of a disagreement about which way the possession arrow is going to go on this one, and they say that the ball belongs to the Stangs. Tyler Siegel will have his hands full, covered by Aiden Carlson, one of the better athletes in the conference, 3A. Tyler Siegel now trying to run the offense, initiate the motion. A screen there, tries to fight through it. Siegel looking for a cutter. Got to have to get rid of it, and he does to Tung. Tung, a little fade away from about 12. That's short. Fight for the ball. Dean stepped out of bounds on the rebound, and the Stangs will keep it. 37-29. Stangs trailing by 8. 7:20 left to go. They go inside to Shoesmith. Shoesmith steps through a really tough shot. Fight for the rebound, and the Kangs have it. Dean pulls down another rebound, and the Kangs look to push. This is Nyquist. Nyquist so dangerous from the outside. A lot of confidence, though, going to the hole. This is Nyquist. Deep three. That's from way outside, and it's short. Fight for the ball. Shoesmith gathers and gives to Siegel, who looks to push. So Siegel, a very dangerous scorer, yet to get on track. Looks to now. That step back three around the rim and out. Look good. He's pretty much got the green light. We'll see if he can get on track. 37-29. 6:40 left to go here in the third. Nyquist offhand, trying to get by Tung. Tung doesn't give him the room, and Latisse will look to set up. This is Dean. Dean really not known as a three-point shooter, but he knocks it down. If that shot's going for the Kangs, it's going to be a rough night for anybody. So many of these guys can shoot. Dean's three makes it an 11-point lead. Shoesmith, double team, spins, steps through it off the glass, and good. Great move for the big man.
Will Shoesmith, such a dominant force inside. Oh, and a missed three by the Kangs. Tyler Siegel pushing the ball.
Tyler Siegel looks to push. A lot of hands. Gives it to a cutting Shoesmith. Shoesmith off the glass, a little too tough. A nice move, but he couldn't finish. The lead stays at 9. 5:48 left to go here in the third. This is Carlson. Pemble now covered tightly there by Talbot. Oh, that's too easy for Nyquist, but he misses it. Gives to Siegel, and Siegel looks to push. This is Talbot. Talbot, that's a deep three. Around the rim and out. Couldn't get it to go. That would have been big for the Stangs, and instead, Carlson pushes the other way. Might have traveled. Pretty little left hand off the glass for Pemble, and the lead back to double digits. It's 11. So this is what Lake Washington does. They will attack you in transition. They play ahead of the defense. A lot of guys that can finish, but more importantly, so many guys on the wing that can hit that jumper. White trying to find some space. Oh, a pretty pass inside, and Shoesmith had a schoolboy layup. Couldn't finish off the glass, a little bit too hard, and that's one that the Mustangs really needed if they're going to stage a comeback here. 4:46 left to go in the third. 42-31. Lake Washington on top. They came out on fire. Pemble stepped through off the glass, and he finds a bottom of the bucket. The lead now up to 13. That's 9 now for Pemble. Oh, timeout now for Rubin. So the Stangs really needed to start off strong. They had a chance to really put some pressure on Lake Washington, but instead the Kangs have come out and extended the lead to 13.
Yeah, at the end of the second quarter there, the Stangs seem to have the momentum, but it looks like as of right now, it has shifted back to the Kangs. The Kangs have come out hot at the start of the second half.
Well, you can see that the Stangs are using different rotations than they're used to. Braden Davis now with a covering above his eye. My understanding is that he actually took a finger to the eye, and he is questionable to return. And, you know, it really does make a difference. Such a dangerous wing, good defender, and a big part of what Coach Rubin is trying to do. So we'll see if he substitutes. I know Holden Furtani did an excellent job when he was in there, doing a good job of stopping Tyler Siegel's offense. He's shot just 2 times. And as we come out of this, we do want to thank some of our sponsors. We want to thank the Defensive Driving School, downtown Redmond, Jeff Shaw Real Estate, Adam Liu Photography, Minuteman Press, and Sports Clips down in the Bear Creek Plaza. So Fortani is in. Roof also checks in. Fortani's smothered there, but they do get it out. This is White, and we're going to get a push. So this Lake Washington team, obviously schooled in acting. They draw a lot of charges. Nyquist, excellent shot faker, and he's able to draw a lot of fouls as well, which, of course, is critical to him as an excellent free throw shooter. The inbound now goes to Fortani. So a 13-point deficit, 4 minutes left to go, just over 4 minutes left to go here in the third. This is Talbot looking for space, doing a great job of defending White, and he turns it over. Nyquist pulls up from 3, and it falls. So dangerous.
Wow. That's Nyquist's third 3, I believe. He has 15 in this game so far.
Ben Nyquist, as advertised. This is Talbot. He misses. Offensive rebound by White. A scramble for the ball. A lot of contact, and we're going to get a foul. We'll see if they give it to Brady Dean. I think they... I think actually they assigned it to Dylan Latisse. Latisse picks up the foul, and substitution now. Brady Rebuchin will check in. Brady, the junior. He's a kid that certainly has talent to play on a lot of teams in the conference, but he's waiting his turn behind this senior-laden King squad. The inbound, a soft pass by Talbot and taken away. And with a 16-point lead, Lake Washington looking for the dagger. This is Carlson to the hole. Contact. He draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot. No, he won't shoot. I think they're going to call that on the floor. They are. They're going to call it on the floor, and the Kings will inbound underneath with 3:32 left to go here in the third quarter. If you just joined us, the Kings came out and threw a devastating punch to start the game. They led 20-3. They led by as many as 18. Redmond rallied, cut the lead to 5, but now it has ballooned back up to 16. Good defense by Talbot. The take by Pemble all the way to the glass. Throws it off and in, and the lead now 18. The biggest lead, ties the biggest lead of the game for the Kings. This is Furutani to Carlson's in the lane. Tough shot, throws it in. Count the hoop and the harm. He'll go to the line to get 1.
And 1! Great finish by Marcus Carlson.
Yeah, Marcus, the kid who's really worked on his offensive game. His father, of course, an international rugby star out of Latvia. Just about a 60% free throw shooter over his Redmond career. That one had a lot of arc, but it was off target. Loose ball off of Cabani, and they give it to the Kings.
I don't know, Seth. Looking from my perspective, it looks like a pretty questionable call to me. But
well, the lead remains 16. Nyquist bottled up, gives to Rebuchin, and Rebuchin traveled trying to get to the hole. The Stangs will take over. It's getting late early. 2:50 left to go here in the third. They trail by 16. One real good spurt. That ball taken away by Carlson. So quick with his hands off the glass. He missed it. Missed the layup. Redmond caught a break there as Furutani pushes, gives it to Carlson. Carlson trying to get to the hole. I think he had Tongue open, but instead he throws it in. Got a friendly roll. The lead now 14.
That's 6 points for Carlson's already.
This is Carlson now. Rebuchin trying to get to the hole. Offhand. Steps through. Floater. Good. Pretty move for the junior. Looked good in his varsity debut on Saturday night against CPC. Certainly not lacking for any confidence. Pass inside to Tongue. Tongue throws it off with the left hand. That's no good. A battle for the ball, and we have a tie-up. Nice job by Ethan Tongue to get in there and buy possession arrow for the Stanks. So now Redmond coming with two of their best offensive weapons. Tyler Siegel and Luke White check in. Redmond looking to establish some offensive flow here. Had one really good stretch, but that's about it. White will inbound. Gets it to Carlson's. Carlson's over to Furutani. So they're going small. This is White. A fadeaway three. It goes!
Hey, that's a three by Luke White. Good hit.
So Luke White, absolutely capable of carrying a team. One of the best players in 4A. Stolen away there by Carlson's. Carlson's looks to push. Gets caught up there. Tyler pulls up from three. No! That would have been big. Had a good look, and he's certainly an excellent outside shooter. Still looking to get on track. Carlson's gave it to him in a spot where he absolutely loves it. Defense now intensifying. Rebution trying to get the hole cut off by Furutani. This is Cooper Smith. Dylan. Oh, they give it. That's a really deep three. And that is way off for Nyquist. Oh, and a tough turnover as Furutani throws it away. Stolen away, though, by Carlson. Carlson off. He kind of shorted it there. Probably could have taken another step, could have drawn contact, but instead the turnover doesn't yield any points. And as the third quarter winds down, the lead's still 13. Tyler Siegel covering Carlson at the top. Carlson looking to back down. Switch now. Goes to the hole against White. Oh, he lost it on the way up, but they're going to whistle White with a foul. Looks like he took an elbow to his chest, but Carlson is the beneficiary, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Aiden Carlson playing with a broken nose that he actually absorbed during practice. Brady Rebution. A little bit of friendly fire, and you can see that he's in quite a bit of pain as he steps to the line. He'll have two. 45 seconds left to go here in the third. Redmond trying to stay within striking distance. Tyler Siegel checks out. Reed Talbot checks in. Luke White. Oh, Tyler Siegel stays in. Sorry, Luke White will substitute. Aiden Carlson will have one more. Aiden Carlson leads the team in charges. No one else is even close. My daughter actually compares him to Chad Bolton because he's an excellent point guard and a great actor. So he makes them both. The lead back up to 15. 45 seconds left to go here in the third. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. I know a lot of you are looking forward to opening night. Siegel trying to get to the hole. We got a push on the floor. That is the team's fourth foul. Not going to result in shots. Siegel trying to say that he was shooting. The refs obviously aren't going to give him that call, but the shot clock does reset, so now 30 seconds to go. Siegel trying to get to the hole. That runner goes. So Siegel throws it in. Maybe that will get him on track. The lead now down to 13. That's his first bucket.
That's such a good move by Tyler Siegel. Pump fake, one dribble, floater, cash.
Oh, who's a fan now, Garen? So Tyler Siegel trying to take Brady. That's his. I'm sorry, it's Yoav Ziklik, the sophomore out of Israel, and just a terrific young player. Just a sophomore, certainly doesn't lack for confidence. So now Tyler Siegel with 12 seconds left to go. Redmond should have the last shot. We'll see if they can get a quality one. Have a chance to cut the lead to 10 if they can. Siegel pulls back. That three looks to be short, and it is way short. Fight for the ball. And they're going to give it to Redmond. Redmond will have one more opportunity. Yeah, Siegel may have forced that one. Really struggling to get on track. Had the pretty runner, but otherwise just 1 for 5 in the season opener. So less than a second to go. It's going to have to be a quick catch and shoot. Furutani does. It's good if it goes, and it doesn't fall. So Redmond finds themselves facing an uphill battle. They trail by 13 as we head to the fourth.
You know, a lot of great shooting by L-Dub so far in this game. Yeah.
No, they're flush with shooters. I mean, really, this team, senior-laden group. I know that Coach Stoddlebacher really excited about the potential, but a lot of guys that can shoot. And yes, Dave Rockwood. Dave, come back here. Come sit with us.
This is Scott Roberts.
So we are live, guys. I wish that we could show you who we're here with, but two of the all-time Redmond greats have joined us tonight, Dave Rockwood and Scott Roberts. I know it sounds crazy, but 32 years ago, these guys completed the second of a back-to-back state championship. And you were telling me, Dave, that teams like this don't just come together overnight. It was something long time in the making.
We were about fourth grade. I was in fourth grade. Scott was in fifth grade when we first met. But then the rest of us, we all kind of congealed together about fifth, sixth grade. Yeah.
Scott, what do you remember about that great team?
It was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what I do remember was I only did it once, and these guys did it twice. And so for 32 years, I've had to hear about that every time we get together. But I was a year older than them, and they came back and won it again the next year. It's pretty fun.
Well, these guys are going to be featured in the program. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope that we have more time to spend with you at a different game, but sounds good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Dave Rockwood and Scott Roberts, two of the all-time Redmond greats, and we're going to need maybe one of the future Redmond greats to put on a show here in the fourth. A good start, though, as the Kangs turn it over and Redmond takes over down 13. What is Redmond going to have to do to pull this game out, Garen?
They're going to need to score a lot of buckets. It's as simple as that.
That's for sure. Well, they have some offensive weapons in the game. Ethan Tung, deadly from three. Reed Talbot and Tyler Siegel. That ball knocked away, and we're going to get a push. That's an unfortunate one. Ball knocked away. A really nice defensive play there by Ryan Keeley, who checks in. And they call Marcus Carlson's. That's actually the team's fifth. And Aiden Carlson and Zach Pemble check back in. Brady Rebuchin. And I think Ryan Keeley is going to stay in the game. So let's reset the lineups as we begin the fourth quarter. It's Zach Pemble, Aiden Carlson, Ryan Keeley, Ben Nyquist, and Nolan Mathers. And for the Stangs, it's Marcus Carlson, Tyler Siegel, Reed Talbot, Ethan Tung, and Holden Furtani. Oh, a really nice find, but Keeley wasn't ready. That three doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. The Stangs will keep it. Substitutions now. White checks into the game. Redmond now going to have to find a whole lot of offense. 7:20 left to go in there here in the game. It's 53-40. Luke White will inbound. Looks like a full court pressure here. A little token pressure as they get it to Tung. Maybe trying to slow him down so they can't get to their offense. But Tung does get it across half court, covered there by Mathers. Good D there. Carlson's finds an open Talbot. Talbot's shot short. Really not his game. He gets paid to shoot threes. This is Mathers. Spot up three. Around the rim and out. Fight for the ball. Carlson has it, and they will reset. No urgency for Lake Washington at this point. Up 13 now. Under 7 minutes left to go. This is Pemble, who's had a great game. Tries to get to the hole. He's cut off there, and they're going to whistle Talbot for the foul. That's the team's fifth. So Nolan Mathers will inbound under the Kangs hoop. 6:45 left to go in the game. 53-40. No scoring here in the third. Tough shot from the corner. And we look to push. White gets it to Siegel. Siegel, shot fake, off the glass. No foul, a lot of contact. Looking for the call. He doesn't get it, and we go the other way. It's too bad. Sometimes the little man doesn't get that call. It was a good shot fake. Looked to be contact, and Kangs take over. 6:32 left to go. Siegel still really looking to get on track with his jumper. Pemble now to the hole. Finds an open Mathers. That's his shot, and it goes. That's a big one. The lead now 16. 6:20 left to go. Siegel calling the play as he takes it across half court, covered tightly there. A little bit of a pick and roll. A tough shot by Carlson's, but he gets it to go. Really nice night for Carlson. For Carlson's.
That's 8 for him, and along with 3 steals. Oh, might have been a travel, but we'll let it slide.
Well, I don't know what a travel is anymore, because that certainly looked like one, but he was hurt on the play. White pulls up from 3. That one deep, and we're going to get a timeout. As this is, you hate to see this. Aiden Carlson in obvious pain, Likely came down on his ankle or another ankle. I'm not sure if we had a vantage point on it. Dylan Schultz was closer to the action. Dylan, did you see what happened there?
It looks like a knee injury. He seemed to have fallen wrong. He really fell hard. I don't think he's going to be getting up quite soon. Yep. Oh, he's rolling down.
Yeah, it looks like it's his left knee, and really, you hate to see it. Such a great kid and a fantastic player. We talked to him before the game, and of course, he's just a junior. He played significant minutes last year as a sophomore, one of the real standouts, and had a great start to the season on Saturday night. Had 3 steals. Looks like he is getting up. That's a great sign. He's going to kind of limp off gingerly. So we like to see that, but always scary when someone goes down like that. But the Kangs will substitute. Dylan Latisse checks back into the game. The lead now is 16, and Redmond really is going to have to put together a lot of points in a hurry to crawl back into this game. Nyquist looking for a shot. Gets cut off there. This is Pemble. Keeley now. Cut off there. Defended well. This is Mathers. Mathers 3. Around the rim and out. And this is Siegel as he looks to push. Some open space. Siegel all the way to the hole. That one blocked. And again, no contact. Looked like he got pushed on the way up. Really struggling to find his shot against this longer team. This is Nyquist. That shot wild. Now we look to push. This is White. White spins. Gets all the way to the hole. Gets cut off there by the rim. Roof fouled on his way up. And he'll get 2. And he will go to the line with a chance to cut into this lead. Now 16. So in case you joined us late, in the opening minutes of the game, Braden Davis took a finger to the eye as Roof gets a friendly roll, and they need every point that they can get. Fortani's going to check back in now for Tyler Siegel. So a tough night for Siegel. Longtime leader of this program. He has held the reins as a point guard really since 4th grade, but opening night, always a challenge. Roof makes them both, and the lead 16 with 5 minutes to go. Redmond pressuring now full court. Pemble escapes, but a timeout there. Called by Coach Stoddaker. Coach Stoddaker in his 9th season. Coach of the Year in 3A, Kinko 3A in 2019. This guy is a stud. Garen. Coach Stoddaker, all-conference in basketball as a senior, all-state in football. Went on to play for the University of Montana, one of the all-time three-point leaders. He helped that team a lot, but you know, he did not help me in the bracket because I had Montana back in 2010. Watched the game down at the Ram, and Coach Stoddaker didn't have a great game. Busted my bracket. New Mexico beat him. But he's doing a great job. I know he's really excited about the group that he has. Didn't really have a off season last year. Of course, the COVID shortened season meant that not only did the Kangs and the Stangs only get to play 8 games, but they played against just 3 opponents. So really tough to evaluate exactly what you got. But based on what we've seen tonight, they are going to be very competitive in 3A. A lot of weapons. 58-44, 5 minutes left to go as Pemble looks to inbound. Redmond going to have to put a bunch of stops together here. They get it over half. Pemble looks to push. This is Mathers, the spot up 3. They leave him open. Rolls around the rim and out. That's his job. Oh, nearly another turnover in the open court as White was trying to get it to Talbot in the corner. Reed Talbot seeing big minutes tonight. Tyler Siegel now checking back in. It looks like we are going offense-defense as Tyler Siegel may be sort of substituting in and out. Oh, a really tough pass, and Nyquist has it. He's going to try to go to the hole. He loses it on the way up, and it's out of bounds. And the Stangs catch a break there. But another turnover which has been the story tonight. A lot of empty possessions for the Stangs, and they're going to have none of those to spare now as we approach the 4.5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Tyler Siegel spins, looking for Reed to roll. Kind of late to it, and the ball tipped, and the ball stays here. Nice screen. Siegel looking for Talbot to roll to the hoop. They catch a break, they keep it. 4:28 left to go, 19 on the shot clock, 14-point lead. This is Tung. Over to White. White, tough three from deep. That one is deep. Latisse has the rebound and pushes for the Stangs, and now they will slow things down. Rubin may be waving the white flag here with substitutions. Nyquist from three, around the rim and out, but a rebound by Pemble. Goes up off the glass, it doesn't fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. Looks like junior Sam Trussell getting ready to check in, along with senior Vihan Kassam. 4 minutes left to go. Redmond has another game tomorrow night against Interlake. It's their home opener. Pemble's free throw doesn't go. Tyler Siegel will stay in. Looks like Tung and White will sit down. So 4 minutes left to go here. That one looks to be good, and it drops. The lead now 15. So it's Sam Trussell, Vihan Kassam, Josh Roof. Oh, another turnover as Kassam trying to make something happen going to the hole. This is Nyquist in the open court. He's going to pull it out, probably slow things down. Clock is their friend now. Latisse cut off in the corner, defended well there by Siegel, but he gets it out to Nyquist, and Nyquist will look to get to the hole. Gets it to Mathers. Mathers still trying to get on track, made the 1-3, but deadly shooter from the top. Nyquist now working on Trussell. Looking for the give and go. Gets it. Really pretty pass. Dean wasn't completely ready for it, and the shot clock violation before Dean got it off. So a really pretty play. Sort of a give and go. Defense on its heels, but they can't capitalize. 59-44, 3:18 left to go. This is Siegel trying to get space. Gives to Kassam. Kassam bottled up there. Back to Siegel at the top. Calls for the screen. Looking for space. He pulls back. That deep. That three short. Siegel now pressing. But really nobody outside of Marcus Carlson's has been able to do much damage. 3 minutes left to go. Latisse to Nyquist, and they are going to slow things down, try to shorten this game. 15-point lead. So great to see the super fans. I know they were looking for a different outcome, but it's a long season. Nyquist to the hole. Pretty shot off the glass. 17 for Nyquist in his home opener. Siegel now trying to get to the hole. Again, no call. Siegel can't buy it. A call. Some fancy moves at the top, but to no avail. Substitutions now. Shoesmith checks back in. White looking to inbound. Siegel pulls up. That one deep as well. Siegel really struggling from the outside. Can't seem to get that jumper to fall. Had one runner. But they maintain possession. Again, he has the green light. We'll see if he keeps on shooting. They go into Shoesmith, a little hook shot from about 5, and it goes. Playing out a string now. The lead 15 with 2 minutes left to go. This is Nyquist now. Cut off there. Pull back from 3. That one's short, but Latisse with a rebound. He throws it in off the glass. Offensive rebound. Siegel now to Talbot. Talbot back to Siegel. Under 2 minutes now. 63-46. Minute 43 left to go. Again, the Stangs will be back in action tomorrow night against Interlake also a very talented team. Smaller, but a lot of dangerous shooters. Talbot in traffic to get it to Siegel. Siegel, pretty pass inside to Russell. And Trussell has his first varsity basket, so a nice moment for him.
Tyler's just such a threat from outside that defenses feel gravitated to close out on the outside, leaving Sam Trussell wide open inside. And Tyler, being the playmaker that he is, easily gets the ball to him.
Final minute now. Just over a minute, actually. This is Brady Dean trying to get to the rack. Oh, swallowed up there. Siegel looks to push. A lot of contact again. Drops it to Kassam. He can't handle. Throws it up, and he's fouled. And Kassam will get to the line to shoot, too. So, Vihan, Kassam.
Fouls on number 11, Zach Kreml, his fourth.
The 6'2", 175-pound junior forward.
Kassam on the line, shooting 2 for the Mustangs.
He gets a friendly roll. And the lead is 14. So the Kings will move to 2-0. Redmond will drop to 0-1. These two teams, as Garen mentioned earlier, they know each other very well. It's really the first time that this group, this class, has beaten Redmond all these years. But it's a very good team. Ben Nyquist leading the way, but he's got a pretty nice little cast along with him. This is Mathers. That three goes. That's his game.
That's tough. I mean, Redmond's facing a tough game, but I gotta say, you gotta love the enthusiasm of the Redmond superfans, led by Enrique Pinheiro, Matty Fleener, and Riley Bird.
So great to see the superfans here. I'm sure they're happy to be here too. And they'll be there in force tomorrow night. So this game is a wrap. 66-50. Lake Washington, a huge opening, led 20-3, led by as many as 18 in the second quarter. Redmond rallied, cut the lead to 5, but that was as close as it got. And the Stangs win, going away. So, Garen, you know, not the opening that we wanted. You never know what you're gonna get on opening night. What did you see that you liked?
You know, I saw. We got a long season ahead of us, Seth, and I think I saw a lot of good things tonight. Some Redmond got rushed on the offensive end of the court, but once we started to settle in, started getting in the groove of our things, you know, I think we can turn this thing around, and we'll start to see a different outcome.
Yeah, and you know, this is obviously the time of year where you try to figure out what you are and what you are not. We have 19 more games to go, folks. Apologize for the technical difficulties. We will see you all again tomorrow night. So, from Rose Hill, tonight's final score: Lake Washington 66, Redmond 50. For Garen Tantasiricorn, for Dylan Schultz, I'm Seth Siegel. Good night, everybody.